Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play The Outer Worlds, where we are still here on Monarch, still at Stellar Bay, and we are going back out. We'll be headed to Fallbrook now, which is where Vicar Max's quest leads us to. So we need to do that. Last episode, we went through the southern ruins, and
I don't judge, but are you in this sober, Miss Ragnarin Wentworth?
Only when I got a job to do, and even that ain't a guarantee.
went through the southern ruins, did a couple side quests, and what was the last quest we did? I think the last quest we did was hooking up Sebastian and Cecilia. No, just Celia. Hooking them up on a date. You know, important things. In this episode, we are headed to Fallbrook. I already said that, didn't I? Yep. I'm a professional. The dissident. And indentured servants are freed.
Can we talk?
Yeah.
Hey, got a favor to ask you.
Sure.
Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
Well, I definitely don't plan on getting myself killed.
Well, we'll see about that. I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it.
Me too.
Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
Mm-hmm. What kind of danger are we talking about here?
Nothing we can't handle.
Alright, let's hear it.
I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, with the family we once were.
How do you know they're dead?
I saw it happen. Hell, one of them was in my arms at the time. His name was Hayes, and he's our first stop. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to Barry.
Where's home?
A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a mannequin showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then, we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
We're going to have to kill a mantiqueen.
Oh, yes. I can't wait.
Oh, that sounds dangerous. I guess we accept. Well, Vicar Max, do you like being called Vicar? Or you prefer Max? Probably Max, right? Alright, what's this? Radio Free Monarch. We need to figure out exactly where we're going here. So, Radio Free Monarch, that's the main quest. Okay. Where's Fallbrook at? If that's so close. Is this Fallbrook over here? Or maybe that? Maybe that's where that leads to? Well, we're gonna follow the road, so we will go through here and over here. Don't know if we have any side quests in these areas, but we'll find out when we get to them. We're pretty sure Cascadia is through that sealed door.
Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
The trick is not to breathe through your nose.
That actually doesn't help that much. At least when I've tried to do it. Oh, hello. You guys moving in? Max, what are you doing over there? Easy. You okay over there, little manta dude? Or raptidon, that's what they're called. And I'm just looking for ammunition from you guys. Okay, wait, there was a sign here, right? Let's make sure I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Fallbrook and Amber Heights are this way. Let's keep moving. I think we're gonna rock the pistol for a little bit this session. Okay, we got some Marauder people up here. You... Guy hit me with a flamethrower. Get him, Max. Good job, Max. Hey, I'm on fire. You guys got any water? He had a light machine gun. 960 damage. Well, hold the phone. Hold the phone? Alright, we're in business. Now I know that the light machine gun... Oh, I forgot the shrink ray too. Didn't feel like it was doing as much damage, but that thing said 960. And the game would not lie to me. I hope. Alright, so Amber Heights, Cascadia, and Fallbrook are all this way. Huh. Maybe Cascadia... Oh, maybe this is Cascadia. And you could have gone like this way? Potentially. Which means this is maybe Amber Heights? I don't know. We're speculating. I like the look of this place. I can't really find the words to describe it. Like, it's not beautiful, necessarily. But it's,
Watch your feet. The sulfur pools don't just stink. I'll take a toe off.
keep that in mind. I know, it's got like this... I know this sounds kind of silly considering the game. Oh, jeez. I'm dying. Oh, Nyoka's gone.
Everyone all right?
Everyone's okay, except for Nyoka. Anyway, what I was gonna say is that it looks otherworldly, which makes sense considering the nature of the game. Hunting rifle ultra. We'll take it. But it really does. I don't know. Like, it feels familiar, yet not. It's hard to describe. Thank you for the ammo. I appreciate it. How much does this pistol do? 220. I feel like I gotta be using this. It just deals so much damage according to the tooltip. So these are the sulfur pools, huh? Max, watch where you're stepping, buddy. Oh, hey. I didn't even see those guys over there. Okay, let's keep moving. This place has got some elevation to it. Alright, got another sign coming up. Where are we at? Okay, so we're gonna have a little town to the left here. that we're gonna go explore. Don't know if I have any quests there, but we're gonna explore it anyway. Sounds like we got some beasties. Alright, this gun is amazing. I've decided it. Hello, anybody home? Is there anybody here? Nope, but there's food. I kind of wish I had picked the difficulty where you have to eat. Doesn't seem to be too much point to the food otherwise. I know I could use the food to give me some buffs, but at least on this difficulty, which I think we picked normal, but at least on this difficulty, don't really need buffs. I think if I was playing and I wasn't recording, I probably would have tried the survival mode. But, you know, I didn't know how difficult it would be or anything, so I didn't want to try it. Maybe if I ever have that option in a future game, I'll pick it still. Okay, what's going on over here? Looks like this place has seen better days. Bayside Terrace, warehouse discovered. Okay. Restricted access, authorized personnel only. Alright. The door's sealed shut there. Pulse hammer. We do love our pulse hammers. Is that a better one? No. Music box. Alright, let's check the terminal. Warning, unauthorized access to this equipment may result in injury, death, or unemployment. Please wait while this system recalibrates its gas sensors. Calibration process, 0.04%. Estimated time to completion, 341.7 days. Alright, I'll be back in a year. More than a year, but you know. And a sealed door over here. And just static on the intercom, huh? Well, okay. I guess we'll be coming back here another time, maybe? Kind of looks like a ship up there. I don't think I can get up there, though. Alright, let's keep moving. We have not found what we're meant to find to get into that place yet. Maybe we'll never find it. Perhaps we're not meant to be there. Alright, back on the road. Hello. Is that a mech? Or is it probably just a robot? Ow. Where's he at? Ooh, level up. 17. Ooh, 49 armor. Is that better or the same? It is better. New armor. Reconstructed heavy power armor. Hephaestus. Marauder armor. Oh yeah, I like it. Can see my whole helmet now. Neat. And then I guess that means Vicar Max, you will get my old armor. There you go, looking good. Oh, and we leveled up. Forgot. Okay, what were we doing? I feel like I forget every time. We were trying to get our engineering up to 100. Damage versus auto mechanicals plus 20%. So we're going to do that. Beautiful. And I don't know if we're ever going to go for the 150 trait. But we won't be doing it at least until the other ones get to 100. So intimidation and heavy weapons. Which will be a while. That's still... I think heavy weapons is 80. No, heavy weapons is 60. So, what is that? That's 8 levels before we get those to 100? That's right. I can do basic math. Hopefully I was right about that. Alright, I got a lot of signs, despite them having only one road. I guess it's just to reassure everybody that you are indeed following the one road to everywhere. I wonder if we'll find Amber Heights first and then Fallbrook. If that's how it goes. I do like that the music boxes make those little sounds. They're very pleasant. I don't really know the purpose of them. They might just be something we sell, but... Hello, Marauder. Oh, hello. Yeah, man, I'm good. This weapon's amazing. By the way, you were a terrible lookout, my friend. I literally walked right up to you before you saw me. You need to do better next time. In your next life. Pick up more adrenos. That don't use assault rifles. Okay, we got a little banner up here. Amber Heights. Alright, that's the Iconoclast place. I guess we'll go check it out. I don't know if we have any quests in there, but we've heard tale of them. And I'm intrigued to see what they're all about. We got a little camp out here that is seemingly abandoned. Is it stealing? It's not stealing. I actually thought that was a claw for a second. Which has me a little worried that this isn't considered stealing. Riot control helmet. Nope, it's bad. Okay. Because if this isn't stealing, does that mean that these people are not friendly? Let's see. Transition to Amber Heights. Let's go check it out. Terror on Monarch. With Ruth Bellamy. Hello?
Well, hello.
Hello.
And welcome to the home of the Iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet.
Hi, Rose.
In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his Philosophous Truths, and the Iconoclast Way. He wrote it himself, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
That's too bad. Who are the Iconoclasts?
Why, we're the only free people in Halcyon.
Really?
No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
No problems? What about Raptidons or Marauders?
Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep.
Mm-hmm. One big happy family, then.
That's a nice way to think about it. Graham would be our father. I suppose Zora might make a good mother if the two of them could stop arguing. You can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like examples. We all ought to be more like them.
Sounds kind of culty. Tell me more about Graham.
Why, he's our founder. Graham taught us about philosophism. Through him, we came to the eternal truth. I'm glad you're asking, by the way. I hope you'll consider staying.
Okay, now it sounds even more culty. Tell me about Zora.
Well, she's been with us since the beginning. I think she was our sawbones back then, but now she's more like our commander. She goes and finds people in the wilderness and gets them to come here. And she keeps us from being chewed on and whatnot. She's liable to take your head off if you screw up, but then she'll sew it back on for you.
Oh, that's nice of her. Where can I find them?
Graham's place is in the large building straight back. Zora's sometimes there talking with him, but usually she's in the triage clinic next door.
Why are you here, not in Slither Bay?
Oh, Graham settled here a long time ago. Shoot, I wish I had a pamphlet to give you. It's all in there. I wasn't around back then, but they say a lot of the old MSI corporate folks died here. He calls it a spiritual metaphor, something about rising from the ashes.
Yes. Got it. Hey, before I go, I'm looking for a Tucker. Have you seen him? A Tucker? Am I looking for a Tucker?
The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
Alright, I feel like we might have another deserter.
The Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Damn philosophists.
Good to know. I want to put my weapon away then. Helmet, bro. I will fight for you. I will die for you. Whatever you need, I will do for you.
Hope Zora sends me on next.
Bradford?
Ain't seen you before. You from one of the outer steads or what?
This guy's name sounds familiar. Huh. Independent freighter captain. I flew in.
Ain't you fancy? Well, I got two pieces of advice for surviving the dust bag, friend. One, don't let the dust get in nothing private. It's like 10% spores by volume. You'll be yanking out fungus by the handful.
Ugh.
Two, you can't actually keep the dust out. Always carry antifungals. Sprays work okay, creams are better. You got nothing else? Vodka.
Oof. Graham's in charge, right?
In charge? Huh. We're Iconoclasts. Every soul a sovereign power. We do for each other on account of it needing to be done. Not because some fancy-pants manager said to. Now, you want to rephrase that question, maybe ask who's respected hereabouts, I can give you a sensible answer.
Somebody's organizing things. Forgot posted guards.
Every soul here knows to keep a weather eye out. Everyone's lost somebody to the wildlife. That didn't stop Miss Zora from picking a few souls and imposing a schedule. Be here then, leave there later. Downright un-icon... in-icon... Well, it ain't what we do. Take that on top of what happened on the northern expedition. She and Graham are exchanging harsher words than usual.
The Northern Expedition, huh? What makes Graham and Zora such a big deal?
When the monarchists wanted to settle down and play nice with the board, Graham was the one that took a stand. He's the reason we're here, breathing free air. Zora's our best sawbones. Nearly every soul here owes her their life. She's got funny ways, but they work.
Zora's saved nearly everyone's life. Do you get into that much trouble?
Welcome to Monarch. The animals think you're tasty, the fungus thinks your lungs are a great place to plant spores. That ain't enough? Look at the sky. Olympus yanks this moon about like a drunk dancer. Storms to curl your hair and quakes to rattle your brain pan.
My brain pan. You said Graham and Zora argue a lot.
Well, sure. It's on account of how we all work. No iconoclast makes another do as they say just because. You gotta convince them. That Graham and Zora argue all the time just says the process is working. Vigorous intellectual debate. You see?
I see. Sort of democratic in a sense. Well, not that you guys vote for a leader or anything, but that, you know, things are decided by, I suppose, the majority opinion. Seems to be how this is gonna work.
All I'm saying is it ain't worth it. It's gonna taste like sulfur all the same.
Nuh-uh. Taro's got that sweet blood.
So, you gotta boil it or you'll get sick. Then all that sweetness takes to the air anyhow.
Nah, don't boil it. We're gonna get sick all the same. Might as well enjoy it.
Don't boil. Do you want the runs?
Better than tasting sulfur and dirt every damn day.
I don't know about that, buddy. But you're wearing my helmet, so he's right. You're wrong. And since I've seen so many people with my helmet... Hello. Since I've seen somebody with my helmet here, so many people with it, I'm gonna join the Iconoclasts. It's been decided. Huxley. Hello.
Oh, hello. Good to see you again.
Oh yeah! She was the lady I saved from the arms facility. How are you holding up?
Well, on the way back, I twisted something in my leg, foot area. Where does my foot end and my leg begin? Wherever that is, it hurts.
The ankle. It's called an ankle.
So, no runs for me for a little while. Time to kick back and relax.
Without the kicking, I assume.
Huh? Why?
Your leg?
Oh, ha! You're funny.
Yeah, I know. How'd you hurt your leg?
I did a dumb thing. I was trying to get away from a terror ray. Usually, you can just get away from their nest and they'll stop following you. But this one was really persistent. Chased me for, I don't know, forever. Scratched me up black good. I barely got away. Then I tripped over a void damn rock. A rock! Not even a slippery one.
There's your iconoclast theory of chaos in action.
Mister, I don't know what chaos is, but rocks ain't got theories. They're rocks.
How long will you be out of commission?
Till it stops hurting, I guess. Zora says I'll be fine in a month or so.
Damn. Sorry to hear that. But I'm glad you made it back. Silver lining. Let's see who's in here. Alright, it's stealing in here. Got a terminal. And nobody watching. Huxley, stay off this machine. I know your terminal's out of storage, but if you break this one, things are gonna go tits up around here. Anyone else, long as you know what you're doing, go ahead and clear work orders out whenever you can. Zora, view work orders. Unsolved work orders. Steam coming out of the roof. Description: the pipes on top of my house are gonna burst. They're leaking steam. Someone ought to fix it. Fix this before they explode, or the steam hurts somebody. And that is from Milton R. Oh, engineering, remotely reroute the water. Flow system correction complete. Marking work order as resolved. Neat. Arcing electricity at the bar. Description from Bronson V. Looks like sprats chewed through the wires on the side of the bar. They're sparking up a storm. Science 55. Is the little person symbol with the plus there? Does that mean I'm using my companions to help me? I think so, right? Remotely shut off the power going through the bar's side panels, because I don't think I have I know I don't have 55 science on my own. Power system correction complete. Marking work order as resolved. Haven't heard from the Rapt House. From Zora B. We ain't heard from the Rapt House in a while. Sent Milton over. Ain't heard from him either. Someone needs to go check it out. Okay. Dear Diary. From Huxley S. Description. Haha, hey Zora. I figured out how to add work orders. Dear Diary. Eat it. Hux. And medical examiner's residence. Door sealed. The door to the examiner's residence above the med bay is stuck and is completely sealed. Can someone get the thing open? Engage remote forced door lever operation. Emergency seals lifted. Work order completed. Alright. There we go. We're already helping out. Look at us. Hello. Anybody here? Ash. And just Ash. Hey.
Never seen you before.
Maybe you got a storied face there, buddy. I'm new here.
Take my advice. Move on. Get off world if you can. If you can't, get to the bay. I've been halfway around T1. Monarch, they call it now. Been around it twice. Sit at the hot pole and the cold. Nothing on this moon for nobody. There's a lot of heartbreak.
This guy seems really interesting. I do want to know his story. What's your story?
It's pretty simple, kid. I sit at the bar, I drink, I mind my own business. That's it.
I also like his outfit. That looks really comfy in there. You said you've been around the whole moon. You must know a few things no one else does.
The only thing I got to teach is get the fuck off T1. Or whatever they're calling it this week. Anybody with half a brain could tell you that. Look, you want to buy the drinks? I'll do my bit to keep you entertained. Just don't ask me to dance.
Get yourself a drink, my man.
I can't repay no kindnesses now. Alright, so... I reckon one of the most interesting places I've been is the hot pole. You know what that is?
I don't. I'm guessing it's the place that faces directly towards Olympus? I got no idea, though.
This moon ain't big enough to rotate. It's locked.
Right.
One side always facing Olympus, the other always facing away.
Yeah, tidally locked.
Olympus might not be a star, but it throws off ass loads of heat. Monarch's hot pole is the part that's closest to the gas giant.
I'm so smart.
It's in the middle of this big mountain plateau. Volcano's so high, the peaks are in space.
It's in the middle of the volcano so high the peaks are in space? That sounds awesome. I want to go there. If there's no air, how did you survive?
O2 breathers. The heat from Olympus is worse, though. Close your eyes, you can see rays bursting through your eyeballs. Little streaks of light. The funny thing is, then in the middle there's just smooth rock. Circular-like. All the dust blown away. Pale gray with hair-fine cracks all over. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I was lightheaded from the O2. But I felt like I had to take off the breather for a moment. Put my ear to the ground.
It's hot enough to boil water, and you put your ear against the rock?
I did get a burn on the lobe before I smartened up. Put a towel under me. It was at the edge of hearing. Deep down. Far off. Irregular. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. The sound of a bird pecking out of a shell.
What's it mean?
Hell if I know. When there's a groundquake now, I hold my breath. Because I don't know if it's Olympus squeezing us with gravity, or wings getting stretched.
Heartbreak. What happened to you here?
A great many things. I'll tell you what. You want to listen to an old man ramble? Might be a job in it for you.
I like
I
jobs.
used to run with a squad of mercenaries here. Good folk. Fella named Lamont introduced me. Thing is, I ain't seen them in an age. Stands to reason they got themselves ate.
What'd they do?
Mostly we protect the folk from the beasts here. If it spat, scratched, or stung, we'd kill it for you. So long as you had the bits. We split ways around the time this twice-fucked moon got abandoned. Thing is, I got myself some fond memories. We had some keepsakes of ours we kept in a lockbox. And I've been thinking about seeing it found.
Mm-hmm. You want mementos? What, photographs or...
Thereabouts.
What if they're still alive?
I'll be glad for it. I ain't stupid. This planet tends to get people killed. I just want some closure.
You can't find this yourself?
Getting on in years, kid. Legs ain't working like they used to. Sulfur burns a little too long in the lungs. This joint's looking like my last home.
Alright. One lockbox coming right up. One lockbox coming right up.
Appreciate it, kid. I'm marking outposts on your map. You spend a lot of time out there. Might be a good place to start. Here's a key for the door.
I liked Ash. I liked his voice. I liked his look. I liked his story. Anything back here? Recipe list. A handwritten list of recipes. One stands out from the rest. Raptidon brains. Clean and boil brains. Let dry, preferably under a spore tree. Season with sugar, AC nutmeg, and paprika. Boil and filter a ladle of taro blood. Soak brains overnight. Cook 10 to 15 minutes on a low fire. Huh. I wonder if we can actually, can we cook in this game? I haven't seen anything like that, I don't think. Anyone up here? Alright. Haven't found Zora or Graham yet. This is a cool little town, though. I like the, how it feels like a camp. There's a lot of people here.
It ain't right. How many good folk we gonna lose to our missions?
That's just the way of it. We gotta earn our keep out here.
That don't mean we ought to be following her into the jaws of a manticore.
You'd rather sit on your thumbs and starve?
No, all I'm saying is you gotta be more careful throwing away lives like that.
I like your helmet. The hood and everything looks good. Hello. Ew. This must be the doctor's place. Current patients. Ezekiel. Manti infested. Tried antibioticals. No effect. Alcohol poisoning. No effect. Acid drip. No effect. Current status. No longer with us. Ronnie. Fractured ankle. Left. Current status. Splinted. Reset. Recovering. Ivers. Multiple bullet wounds. Chest. Arm right. Leg right. Current status. No longer bleeding out, but a couple shells still remain. Recovery. Unlikely. Milson. Acid burn. Face. Hands left. Arm left. Current status. Ointments. Gauze. A lot of booze. Alright, they must be in here then. I got a little bar here.
A mantiqueen.
Yeah. We felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure, then. So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Vanoys are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... let's talk later. It seems we have company.
Hey guys, so you got a couple guys with some really big guns up here.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
Mm-hmm. You're definitely not a cult leader. This is Amber Heights. I expected more altars, or incense, or both.
Shed the trappings of a materialistic life, Captain. You'll find your soul much less burdened.
Also, we're broke.
Yes. If we were meant to enjoy the things that glitter and shine, the universe would provide them.
I wish that were true. It has provided them on store shelves. Makes sense. You need to survive. You can't afford frivolity.
Damn right we can't. We're being eaten alive out here. We can't be throwing bits at...
Zora, please, we'll discuss this later. I apologize. My second-in-command can be overzealous at times. Now, why have you come?
I don't know if I had a reason. I think I'm just looking around. Tell me about the Iconoclasts.
The Iconoclasts are free folk. We live under our rules, motivated by our own beliefs, all petals on the same flower of enlightenment. Meanwhile, the board strangles the will of its workers. It is the penultimate exercise of a poisoned society where people are enslaved by a corporate ladder. We seek to replace their way of life with ours. Philosophism is the key to unlocking their shackles.
Is this why the board has, cordoned off Monarch?
Oh yes. Gunships hover in our skies, ready for the day they decide to come to our doors waving banners of war. The perception of visionaries is often tainted by the lies of their oppressors. A sad state of affairs, to be sure. All right.
All right. Tell me more about your teachings.
Awakening is available to all whose minds are ready to accept it. What would you like to know?
I would like to know what you think Bakonu meant when he wrote, "Your work is to discover the truth, and then with all your heart, give yourself to it."
Ah, how refreshing to have a scholar among us. Bakonu's text simply refers to our entire purpose, assisting the universe in realizing its own truth. Let it guide us as it will.
It refers to giving oneself over to the plan. It is not some paean to an invisible creator in the sky.
Let them talk.
Were there a truth to the grand plan in the first place, I and Bakonu might agree. But what we see as divine purpose is just one facet of the universe figuring itself out. To quote, as a child looking at the leg of an elephant, unable to view it whole, we mistake the tiny scope of our understanding as the unfathomably large purpose of the universe.
You're not completely full of shit, I'll give you that. Even if you do twist things beyond recognition to suit your own beliefs.
Were my teachings beyond recognition, I dare say I wouldn't have a small army of followers who understand and believe.
I owe you an apology. I expected you to be a complete idiot. I'd say you're actually more in the 25% idiocy range.
Likewise. Now, I'm sorry. What was it you were asking?
I don't even remember. I heard the word eternal. I hear the word, oh my goodness. I hear the word eternal thrown around a lot. What is it?
Ah, the eternal. We are all part of the consciousness of the cosmos. Each of us plays a tiny role in the universe's continual journey toward understanding itself. You and I, and the rats and the mantis swarms. Divinity is in us all, and the eternal is that divinity.
Even OSI? Are their members similarly divine?
Everyone, regardless of ability to believe, is another facet of the universe contemplating its own existence.
Ability to believe. I think you mean inability to tell fantasy from truth, which rules out any knowledgeable scientician.
Let us be clear. Neither of us can lay claim to being knowledgeable on this topic. It is a matter of belief. It is not as if OSI has gone and proven anything. Regardless, what were you saying?
What do you mean by an awakening?
The point of no return. When your mind fully opens to the eternal truth. Every philosophist experiences it along the path to enlightenment. For many, it is the first brush with the cold of death, when they realize that all of their lives have boiled down into the single truth of that moment. Mine was witnessing my friend and colleague transform into the very evil we sought to combat. Now he runs MSI, just like the overlords before him.
But his workers enjoy much more freedom than those of the board.
Their leashes may be longer, but their collars are just as tight.
Do you believe in a creator?
Not in the sense of a single entity, fashioning the universe as a whittler fashions a flute. The universe came into being over time, organically, naturally, and without purpose. In that sense, I suppose you could say that, in the interest of finding its purpose, the universe itself created all living things.
The universe doesn't need to find its purpose. It is a mathematically perfect equation that gives mankind purpose.
That we'd consider ourselves in any way capable of understanding the universe, much less an equation that drives it, is nothing but hubris.
I don't know if I agree with that.
All right.
I've heard people mention an Amber Heights massacre. What happened?
I'm sorry. As long as it's been, I'd still rather not speak of it. That was a painful day for us all.
I can only imagine. Sorry I asked.
It's fine. Perhaps someday I'll be strong enough to recall that tragedy, but today is not that day.
Never mind.
Why have you come?
I have some questions for you.
All right.
Never mind.
Why have you come?
I'm just looking for ways to help the people here. Yeah, I kind of feel like that's sort of how Bruce has become, right? I don't know if he'd come out and say it in such a way. But looking at what he's done so far, yeah, he does want to try to make this colony as a whole a better place, so that when he does revive his friends and family on the Hope, they have a safe place to live. A good place to live. Anything need doing?
A great many things, in fact.
We could always use a hand rounding up supplies.
Or... Now here's an idea. There's an old printing press I've been trying to get up and running.
Why?
I have always dreamed of subverting the colony's periodicals and turning the board's own propaganda against them. If I could get my message directly in the hands of Byzantium citizens, I'm sure they'd recognize the truth. Will you aid us in our cause?
Sure.
Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Forget it. Huxley's still recovering. She won't be up for a run for a while yet.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
MSI supplies you.
One of our sympathizers. A woman named Carlotta periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup.
Where is the supplier?
She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north.
Yeah, we've been there. Huxley? The runner from the northern ruins? I helped her get out of there.
So you're her mysterious savior. She sings your praises.
As she should.
That girl and her songs. So eager to learn, so bright-eyed, so... tone-deaf.
Hey, we can't all be talented at that. I'll be back.
Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
Alright. Got a little quest here to help out the Iconoclasts. I don't know if I agree with the printing press idea, because I don't know if he wants to just open their eyes about how terrible the board is, or if he wants them all to believe what he's believing in sort of this sort of religious renaissance he's trying to create. But I don't know, this is going to be a tough one if I have to choose between the Iconoclasts and Stellar Bay, because I actually agree with Nandi a lot too. I don't know. That'll be a tough one. Zora said she went to triage, right? Yep, there she is.
Sorry about earlier. Graham and I don't always see eye to eye. Besides, we just got our asses kicked in the ruins. Not a great time to yammer on about his printing press.
You run the clinic here.
Yeah, name's Zora. I've been patching up the Iconoclasts since day one. Whenever Graham's lack of foresight gets someone hurt, I get them back on their feet. If I can.
Do people around here get injured that often?
You joking? It's Monarch. Can't set foot outside without being attacked by a beast or a marauder.
It does seem wasteful to buy press parts rather than food.
Hey, you got some decency in you. Careful. That's rare around these parts, and folks are liable to try and take advantage of it.
Do you always talk to your leader like that?
When he's being an idiot, sure.
What happened in the ruins?
A Mantiqueen showed up out of nowhere, and I guess the gunfire attracted Raptidons. It was a damn bloodbath.
Sounds rough.
You found a queen that far north? Wish I'd been there.
You and me both, Myoka. We could have used the help. Listen, unless this is urgent, I need to oversee the wounded.
Talking to me is always urgent. Do you need any help?
You want to do us a favor or two? Go talk to Bronson. He's always looking to pass his work off on someone else.
Bronson.
For now, I gotta get to the wounded. Welcome to Amber Heights.
Who's Bronson? I don't remember seeing a Bronson anywhere. Did we miss somewhere? Bronson. Let's go talk to Graham again. Make sure we didn't miss anything with him before we head out.
Greetings, friend.
Okay. Good. We'll do a quick search for Bronson. And if we don't find him, then we'll just head out. There's Rose. We didn't go in here. Huh? Marked magazine. In this copy of Dissident Hunter, the hero braves the dangerous hellhole that is Monarch. Numerous edits are scratched into the text, and a number of villainous descendants have had mustaches and hats drawn onto them. This is Huxley's terminal. Stay out. That means you. Error. Due to external damage, this device can no longer store more than 4 logs. Please contact your assigned terminal engineer to replace the storage device. Currently available entries. Dear Diary. Oh wow. Graham taught me how to meditate today. You close your eyes and you breathe in real deep and try not to cough. Then you just listen to yourself. You know how sometimes you'll be hiding from a mantiqueen and you're trying to be quiet, so you focus real hard on your breathing and you can hear your heartbeat and you think, how can this mantiqueen not even hear me? And all of a sudden, you have a sneeze and it reminds you of that time when you were coming back with a delivery, and as you were putting it on Zora's table, you sneezed and it slipped and a bunch of things broke. Meditating is like that, only you're supposed to think of these things on purpose. Graham calls it, I don't remember what he calls it. Reco something? He says it's your own eternal truth bubbling up to the surface, and the things you remember are what you're supposed to focus on and try to improve. When we meditated, I mostly remembered that sitting on rocks hurts. Maybe I'm supposed to toughen up my tailbone. Zora's really smart, but sometimes she can be such a bitch. I was supposed to get some info for her from Cascadia, but I couldn't find a way over without going through Marauders. So I gave up and stopped in at Fallbrook to pick up some supplies instead. While I was there, Chastity dropped in for a few games of whist. She's so cool. She's always playing games there. When I lose bits, I get really upset. I don't have much, so losing what I have, it hurts, you know? But Chastity can drop thousands on a single game, and she's fine. Well, sometimes she drinks a bit and slams the table and storms out, but still. Mostly she's cool about it, and I admire that. Anyway, when I got back, Zora yelled at me because I was a little late. Something about medicine not getting here fast enough. Sigh. Graham just said try to not lose track of time on my next run, and I promised I would. See, that's how you teach someone. Don't gotta yell and make them feel bad. It's true. Today Zora gave me permission to buy ammunition from Bronson. I don't think I want to, but she said I should just in case. But guns are really loud. I'd rather just run away than shoot one. Still, I'm kinda proud, Zora said it was like a promotion for something I found in the wilderness. I think it's a code for a door, but I'm not sure why it's important. I can't even get near the place without getting attacked. I asked her what a promotion is, and she smiled in a really sad way and told me I shouldn't worry about it. How old is Huxley? Right, because the board left 10 years ago. She has to be at least like 18, right? I don't know. Maybe she didn't have much education before the board left. I don't know. Entry 4. This will be my last entry. Sorry, diary. You've been a good listener, but our time has come to an end. This terminal was making a horrible beeping noise yesterday, and someone smashed it while I was away. And now I can't save more diaries. Milton can't fix it, and plus he says I should stop coming into his house to write when he's not around. Whoever smashed the poor terminal, if you're reading this, suck sulfur. Let's repair it. Storage capacity increased. Logs prior to the most recent 4 entries are unretrievable, but new entries may now be saved. Leave. Okay. Still haven't seen Bronson anywhere. But let's go talk to Huxley. Let her know that I fixed her terminal. Hey, Huxley.
Oh, hello. Good to see you again.
I found her terminal. Fixed it up for you.
What, oh, in Milton's place? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Me and my diary have got some catching up to do.
See you around. Good. I'm proud of that. Let's see if Bronson is right next to the gate, maybe? Oh, I think I saw him in there. Yeah, this area.
The folks in Amber Heights always manage to find a bottle or two of the good stuff. Keen scavengers, I tell you.
When you've got a moment, I'd like to talk to you about something.
Oh, never mind.
Can we talk? I've been mulling over everything with Graham and the Iconoclasts. Upon further reflection, Graham's not as much of an idiot as I thought he'd be. But in other ways, he's worse. I'd urge you to be careful in future dealings with him, Captain. He's an unhinged zealot who lacks awareness of the consequences of his choices. I wouldn't trust him to lead a crew, let alone a town-wide cult.
And who would you trust to run Monarch?
As much as I usually appreciate the board's ordered approach to governance, in Monarch's case, they aren't really running anything so much as leaving everyone to rot.
True.
Unless you agree with them that the inhabitants of Monarch should be forced to evacuate, or die from their stubborn rebelliousness.
I don't.
Zora is militant, unbending, and ruthless for sure. I'd be hesitant to oppose her. But she gets results, and she doesn't suppress intelligent discourse. Can't say I agree with the Iconoclasts, but Zora has what it takes to save Monarch.
Thanks for the advice. Alright, I think we're going to end the episode there. We'll talk to Bronson first thing next episode. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. And I'm looking forward to the next one. I hope you are too. Until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I will catch you later.